Should we play some D&D?
Play some D&D.
Hey, hype.
Let's go.
Any more?
Start.
Welcome back to Echoes of the Past, session 45. I think I got that one right, I think. Hey, as a say good, like I'm some sort of idiot, which you would be right.
I said you did. My face said good. I said you did.
As a recap of last session, Vicky will recount us of the tales of last session.
Thanks. We were in the Fey Wild, and we spent a long time getting into a house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lucas got attacked by a magical crocodile that could fly.
Yeah.
And what else? And then we found Mistra.
Yeah.
Lathander did his one useful thing that he's done this entire time he's been with us, and he brought her back almost immediately, so she was like fully recollected. And what else? Then she was like, oh shit, we don't have a lot of time, because basically robots started falling from the sky.
Yargon droids.
And then we got into a fight with Hazel. These two are concerning me right now. Argon droids. Hazel attacked us. Gattus was controlling her, and then we managed to free her from that. And she was basically just like, you need to kill him outside of this realm, otherwise this realm was going to be destroyed, because you need to destroy the Argon in him and he'll blow up. And then we escaped from some Argon droids and then managed to leave the Feywild, and we're on our way to Waterdeep.
Correct. And as you are on your way to Waterdeep, you saw across the vastness of Faerûn as the harmony descends down towards the city of Waterdeep, that you can see legions and legions of the Faerûnian army preparing themselves for battle, preparing themselves for war against the City of Neverwinter, currently under control by Asmodeus. You also noticed the legions and legions, thousands upon thousands of Argon droids standing to attention, all within blocks of hundreds across the land of Faerûn. But they do not currently appear to be doing anything. I was about to say active. They appear to be very active. They just stood there, talking to each other. Who knows what they're doing? But as you guys descend towards the city of Waterdeep, for which it will take a few odd hours to get there via the Harmony's vast speed, you will decide to head on into the lower deck for a long rest, for which you all leveled up. Whoop whoop. But is there anything that you guys would like to do before taking that long rest, or should we go ahead and skip? We shall go ahead and skip as the sun rises through the small porthole windows within your various cabins here in the Harmony. You start to hear the sounds of merriment and joy. But as you sort of look out the windows, as you rise from your beds and sort of peer out, you see most of the armoured folks, the ones preparing for battle, are in joy. But you see the city in almost this depressing tone. It's raining quite a lot outside. The city is drenched in puddles and mud from so much foot traffic through the streets. You can see the place is just overrun, almost like sardines fitting into a tin. And as the ship moves closer, you see that you are not too far away from your decided destinations of Glitter Sands. So I suppose we'll go over to Lugus and Hugh, are you sharing the same cabin as you normally are?
I'll leave that up to Lucas.
I don't see why not.
Well, Lugus, as you normally take the draw, as you open your eyes to pitch blackness and you telekinetically move the draw. Is there anything that you'd like to do?
Oh, cool. I keep my eyes closed, and I will announce to the room, here, are you decent?
No, I'm wearing a towel. I'm learning.
Oh, I'm very proud, very proud. How's it looking outside?
Are we in one of the cabins with or without windows?
I'm going to say you're definitely within the cabin with the broken window, for which you threw Mr. Rock out of last time. You're sort of not allowed a different cabin at this point. That's kind of your one now.
Yeah, until we pay for the window. Yeah. All right, I'll stick my head out the window, and I think we're coming. We're getting close. This looks familiar. Is that Glitter Sands? Is that? You know this area better than me. Come have a look.
I've lived here for about a decade. Yeah, aye.
Yeah, and you can indeed see out the window the glorious Glitter Sands in all its glory. Albeit it is raining, and you do see multiple sort of armored figures, dragonborn humans alike, just sort of walking up and down the beach in sort of around groups of sort of 10 to 15 as they patrol the beach area. But
any quad bikes?
Lugus, go ahead and roll me a perception check quickly. You will not see any quad bikes, you, sadly. Yeah, it's sort of it's a lovely to see the place again, but sort of that kind of depressing overture of not hearing the zooming quad bikes has taken a more dulcet tone. Lugus, with a 14 perception, you notice something a little bit different about Hugh. Hugh, Lugus, you see that Hugh's, as much as he's sort of wearing this bath towel around the parts to keep him well, you notice that, and Hugh, you start to feel it, your muscles become a lot more thicker, your shoulders a lot more broad, you feel more strength in your arms, and Lugus, you can almost see these almost etchings within Hugh's skin, like scars, but not quite, more indentations around sort of the pec muscles and things like that. Hair's looking a lot thicker as well.
It's been taken by it then.
It's been a while since I've seen you without your shirt. Yep.
Yeah, it's
particularly hench at the moment, Hugh.
Must be all of the extra activities that we've been all up to.
So
did we?
You didn't tell me about those.
Well, you roll me an intelligence check, Hugh.
Thoughts and prayers, everyone.
Well, I use guidance on him.
I didn't find it. Oh, intelligence. No.
Might as well. I can see he's thinking.
That's fine. Go ahead and don't roll a guidance, but roll a D8 for me.
D8?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. 5.
Cool. So that'll be Lugus, do you want to describe your guidance for me quickly?
I mean, I ask the universe for permission. The universe replies yes. And then I twiddle my hands and some, I don't know, fairy dust flitters off my fingers and just wafts over Hugh.
Cool. With a 19 Hugh, you probably get the sense that you remember back to almost like a deja vu moment, the dream that you had when you slept, and it was just a replay of the memories that Lathander and Mystra kind of unlocked for you within the Feywild. That sort of the memory of being with Mystra within the Golden Canopies, albeit still hazy, but you're sort of locking in on that memory of a past self. And I'm going to paste you something lovely. There is a new feature that you may enjoy, Darren.
I'll have to open it. Hang on.
There you go. And yeah, you look stronger and you feel stronger. Cool. Well, while you have a read of that,
Yeah, me likey.
Flopsy and Julius, would you be sharing a room or separate?
I presume we'd be sharing a room.
Well, I think Julius would probably have gone and sat with his mum.
So you'd be in my mum's room.
Oh, God. I didn't think of that.
I think so. Would you have gone into that room before you'd taken a long rest or after you'd woken up?
Probably like as soon as as soon as they practically got back and people had sort of gone to bed down.
What I'll say is you made your way up to your mother's room where Faerun was, and she sort of greets you and understands that you might want your privacy, and you'll find that probably Faerun will come sleep in your room if that's all right, Flopsy.
Yeah, right. I'm cool with that.
So yeah, Julius, you awake next to your currently, I don't want to say the word, but comatose mother. I was going to say something else beginning with B, and it just sounded insensitive, so I won't. What we going through your mind at the moment?
So he probably dragged himself over to his mum and sat with her. And then I think he probably would have sat on the floor for most of the night, kind of fiddling with the pipe that not Leviathan, that's not the right one. Lathander. Yeah,
name.
The name sounds slightly similar. Lathander. Lathander gave to him. Lathander.
Call it whatever you want.
Colin from Dairy Girls gave him. And probably would have just kind of fallen asleep at some point eventually in the night.
But yeah, what will you do as soon as you wake up?
Get up, kind of stretch, look at the pipe, pop it back in his pocket, look at his mum, just do a little he doesn't know what he's doing. A hand on her head, try to feel for a pulse, check she's still...
Roll me a medicine check.
Check she's not dead. Oh, God. Come on, Julius, are you good at medicine? Let's find out. Surprisingly, +4. Oh, nice. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You get the sense that in terms of her vital signs, her pulse, her heartbeat, the temperature of her body, seems to be completely normal. It's odd because the sort of the signs of that this humanoid is sort of there with obviously the pulse and heartbeat. This person should be completely well and fit and happy, but your mother remains there, lead, silent and still.
Yeah. He'll just before everyone else gets up in the morning, he'll probably ferret around the place, doing what you do when you're looking after someone who's in a comatose state. Try and give her a bit of a wash, nick some liquefied something, not alcohol, some kind of food, and try and get it down her somehow. I'm not making this sound very glamorous, but he's going to try his best to look after
yes,
her.
Comatose patients.
He's going to tip a bowl of soup onto her.
I think what you'll find around the room is various kind of implements, various sort of plates of food, sort of easy to drink from bottles that you get the sense that Fyra had set up where she was looking after your mother. So a lot of the thought of it, a lot of the practice of it has sort of been figured out, and you get the sense that very good care has been taken of it.
And yeah, he'll just go out and try to find the others.
Oh, well, Flopsy.
When the sun starts coming up.
Yeah, if the sun will start to come up. But Flopsy, what are you up to?
I am not a notably early riser, so likelihood is that I will be woken up by my mother.
Oh, hello there, Violet. As she sort of just clambers on top of the bed, you see her face just full brimming, sort of a nose whiskers just sort of twiddling on the end of yours. Good morning.
Mom, hi.
Wakey, come on.
No.
No, come on, get up. Don't be sleeping in.
We had such a long journey. Like, can you not just give me 5 more minutes?
No, you know. Get up. Look, everybody's excited to see you, and you need to save the world and all that jazz. You just be sleeping in like a teenager. Come on.
And she's just gonna flop out of bed and then kind of like rub her eyes, nose twitching, just kind of like to bringing in the fresh, crisp morning air, and she'll look at her mum like bleary eyed.
What's the matter?
Has Julius come by yet?
Oh, I don't think so. I think he's... Well, I know he spent the night with his poor mother. I thought it'd be best to, I don't know, give them a little bit of space.
No, that's fair. He just, he wanted to have a chat, with... And then she remembers her mum's reaction the last time she tried to explain that she has a god inside of her. And it was like, he just wanted to have a chat, but I'm presuming it's not that important, you know?
Oh, well, how are you doing, darling? I slept fine. Don't worry about me.
I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm fine. I think.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah. I've got You know when I said that I've been like eating stuff.
What have you been eating? What do you mean?
You know,
have you been on those hot chili challenges again? You know what happened last time? You was in the bathroom for hours.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Mum. I guess no, I haven't done that. No, you know the thing that our house got raided for. You know that thing.
Yes, I remember it well. Dark Day.
Yes. I'm very sorry.
No, you don't be.
But
they were the ones that got all hoppity-poppity, a mountain out of a molehill, I say.
Well, I did kind of steal their shit, but unfortunately the shit that I stole, apparently I could absorb it.
Yes.
Well...
I think you think me and your father are fucking blind. We're fully aware of what happened.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Then that thing, I absorbed at least 2 more.
I guess we are a little bit blind because I didn't know that.
No, that's a new thing. That's a relatively recent thing, to be fair.
And how's that going for you?
Not great.
Oh.
Yeah, I might have potentially maybe sort of absorbed a world-ending explosive.
Well, I don't know quite how to respond to that one.
A sentient explosive, might I add.
Right. And what sort of sentience does this thing have? Is it a nice little exploding thing within you, or is it a bit mean?
I don't think it's either. I think it's just like neutral. I think it's neutral.
Just buries her head into your chest and goes, "Hey, you! If you can hear me in there, you leave my daughter alone. No blowing up. If you do, I will blow you up. I can promise you this."
Does it respond?
No, believe it.
Yeah.
I was like, no, Mum, it's not like that. But it's anyway. It gives me some advantages in difficult situations, and it has been proving quite reliable I suppose.
Hey, your father, he used to have something very similar. He used to have this large, long blade. He said it used to talk to him, used to talk him into doing things that weren't right for the party, you know what I mean? But, you know, he lived with it, and I think they became the best of friends, actually. Sentient sword.
Would I know what she's talking about?
You would know that there would be a very large blade within your house, more of a decorative blade. You could probably put two and two together.
Wait. That thing talks?
Hey. Well, apparently, I've never heard of it. It might be just your father making shit up. But he was very adamant that it was a very kind sword.
Okay. I didn't know that. That would have been useful to know back in Baldur's Gate. We could have taken it.
Oh, he wouldn't have let you have it there. That's his soul.
Well, I mean, if I had brought it back.
Well, you never know. Well, you better get going. Come on.
Yes. Yeah.
Save the world and all that.
Oh, great.
She'll sort of jump out from Ben. She'll sort of she'll grab your pack and she'll grab your leather armor. No, it isn't leather armor.
Studded leather, I
Studded
think.
leather.
Yes.
She'll sort of
My
pick it up.
glamour armor.
She'll pick it up. Studded leather doesn't even make any sense. Doesn't actually fucking exist. Only in fantasy worlds does studded leather actually exist. And she sort of just places it on you, helps you strap it up. She gives you your pack and you sort of put it on. She passes you your bag of holding. She just makes sure that she straps it tight to your belt. You're ready for the deed.
Thanks, Mum. Love you.
I love you too, darling. Now be safe.
I'm going to give her a big hug.
No, I'm going to go and find out exactly what's going on with all these army soldiers in Waterdeep. It looks like they could need a little bit of a mother's touch. Nobody seems to be watering them efficiently. I'm going to go sort that out.
You need to look after Julius's mother. You've got someone to look after.
Oh, yes, you're right. All right, maybe I could do two things at once, you know. I'm a mother. I could do four things.
Rather, maybe you should whole ass one thing, you know?
I see what I can do.
Okay. I'm gonna give her a peck on the cheek, and then I'm gonna run out the door. And I am specifically going to be looking for Julius. But if I see the other two, I will also say hi to them.
Cool. Well, Lugus and Hugh, what are you two up to?
Hugh is just flexing, standing in front of the mirror, just kind of going, "Yeah, I think you're right." I remember. I feel like my old self, like old self.
Oh. Hey, how old are you talking like your younger years, or are you talking like your younger lives?
Yeah, the second one. It feels like all the chatting with Lathander has brought back some memories of who was a wasted potential, if you catch the drift. Look at this one. I don't even know what that one is.
Let's have a look.
And a muscle just pops out.
Oh, I am never been more jealous of a humanoid.
Here, I don't suppose the others have had any. Did you dream? Did you have any realizations overnight?
I don't. Did I? I don't think so. Nope.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
I wonder if Julius is starting to wake up and see his true potential.
Maybe we still don't know. I mean, we've all got a pretty good guess of who Julius was due to his.
Who?
Yeah, come on. I'm waiting as well.
Do we know? I mean,
who doesn't know?
Do we know? What? Wait, really? Well, look, there's three gods that have been repeatedly showed up in every vision we've had. He has a literal divine connection to me. I'm staring at Andy's face to see if he's euphoric. I don't. He's something, Tiernan. I imagine. I don't know if. I mean,
something to do with who?
He's Tiernan. Maybe. There's a high chance. Tiernan. I'm Tiernan. Fuck you.
But you know Tyr, though, right? Like, Tyr was your guy.
Yeah, but God's as big. Yeah, I know he was my guy. He still is my guy. I chatted with him the other day, but then also like Janus was like, he's not really dead when we were all convinced he's dead. So that's probably, I don't know, an aspect on Avatar of Tyr that I know he cast, and then it faded out right then and there. And it's just, I'd be a bit disappointed if he wasn't at this point.
We should ask him.
Hey, let's go ask him. We've still got that pipe. I'm saving it for. Should we actually? Oh yeah, we've got to find Saloon today.
Plans for the day. Yes. Let's I'll open the door, take a step out, and say, "Wait, clothes." I'll close the door, drop the towel. You see everything.
Oh, no,
get clothes. All my clothes on. How's that?
Lucas has immediately fallen back in his drawer. Psychically slammed it shut.
Come on, out you get. I'm fine. I'm all covered up. Let's go find the other two.
That was so quick. Yeah. Is your clothes one clothes and you just zip it up at the back?
One clothes.
The onesie.
It's a onesie.
Yeah. You've got a jeans and Hawaiian shirt onesie combo.
Yeah.
One of those Velcro ones that like fast changing people use.
Oh, I've got stripper trousers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've actually got some of them somewhere. I went as a well, not as a stripper, but I went as a comical reverse stripper for a Halloween party once. I bought a load of strippers,
just arrived naked.
Well, no.
You arrived completely naked.
Reverse wasn't the right thing. It was, I basically bought like 6 stripper outfits. They weren't stripper outfits. They were fast change outfits. And throughout the night, I just kept changing clothes and just seeing how many people would notice. It was very, very, very well received. I'll have you know, it was a very good Halloween party.
Yeah,
it was. I went from like blue to red to pink to purple, and I got through like 4 before some people just getting, huh? It was great. Sorry.
And at the end, you ended up naked.
Yes, as with all parties.
Yes,
your boy ended up naked. But I'll say you guys exit the room, but Flopsy, as you sort of exit out of the room, you'll sort of very, well, in my head, awkwardly exit the room exactly at the point that Julius does at the same time, and you sort of meet each other's eyes and go.
She's feeling quite like bubbly, so she's just gonna be like, "Hey!" and then she's gonna like run over, give him a hug.
Oh, hey.
How's your mom?
Great. You seem chipper.
Yeah. I guess I woke up on the right side of the bed today. But yeah, when just to give me a bit of a heads up, when do you want to have this conversation with RQ? Just so I can mentally prepare myself.
Oh. He'll kind of like look at a point over like somewhere over your left shoulder. Maybe I don't think I need to speak to her anymore.
You sure?
Yeah. Should we have some breakfast?
Yeah. Something sweet and sugary, please.
Okay.
And
I'll go in there.
as you say
Negotiate
this,
with our resident chef.
you will see Hugh and Lugus exit their room, all together on the balcony of the Harmon. Hey.
Do we notice a difference with Hugh as well?
Do we see a change?
It's up to you, Hugh. Would they notice?
I mean, as Hugh walks towards you, he's kind of just looking down at his shoulder, and there is just a really strange muscle, just like popping in and out of his chest. So weird. Never noticed one of those before.
Hugh, are you just like a little bit more buff than we perhaps remember?
Well, I think I am as buff as I remember. I think all those chats with Lathander and all that remembering is reminding me of how things used to be.
Oh.
Lots of potential for all of us, I think.
Give Julius a look. What is Julius thinking? Looking like he's thinking right now.
He's looking slightly disturbed at the thing that keeps popping in and out of Hugh's shirts. I'm feeling even more emasculated than he was before. By the fact she was so buff.
I'll tell you what, Julius, try and roll a d20. If you get a 20, you can also use this muscle.
Oh, God. I'm going to just try and give it a go.
No, it doesn't work.
No,
Sorry.
I don't have one of them.
I tried.
How's Lugus looking?
The same.
The same.
Exactly the same.
Oh, you're looking good, big guy. And I'll kind of give him a slap on the shoulder.
Yeah. And Hugh's face just kind of like washes over with serious and says, "And how is your mother?"
She's good. Hanging on in there, you know.
I'm just going to be like slightly behind Julius, going like.
She's probably enjoying it. Like, so, you know, there's a lot of kids to manage normally, so it's probably being in hell is probably quite relaxing. Should we go and get some? Shall we get like some people go to work to get a break from the kids, and she just took a, let's go and get some eggs. Just quickly, like.
I've had some first-hand reviews of hell, and I would not describe it as work.
I think he's doing a Julius. He's just kind of trying to ignore the problem and hope it goes away.
I'm so hot. I just got to get changed.
And what you'll see is you guys make your way downstairs. You can see that there's a few people out on the Harmony now, sort of eating their breakfast and looking happier to be in a place of familiarity. You see Lathander's just sat at a table eating some bacon and some eggs. You can see Mistra, Bethany, sort of small little brunette ponytail just up there with these tiny little spectacles on. You can see that she's completely changed clothes now into this beautiful blue flowing dress that sort of comes down against her ankles. And she's just in the corner at a table, and she's flicking through quite rapidly, sort of as she's reading a book. And she's looking quite intensely at it, but you get the sense that it doesn't take her long to read the page on the book. She's almost able to just sort of flick through them, just places one book down, brings another book up, and just starts on that one. She notices you all sort of come down, and then just takes her eyes back on the book again. What would you all like to do? And you will see Peter sort of running around going, "Ah!"
Still going strong. Is Ella about?
I would say Ella would be up piloting the ship. As you're coming into landing anytime soon, somebody needs to land the ship.
Okay.
But nowhere is Xandar to be seen. Still not back yet.
Can I just like pat Julius on the arm? Julius, can you save me like some waffles or something? I just need to go and do a thing. Is that okay? I'm gonna be back. Or if you don't see me, just come and get me later and just give me a waffle. That's okay.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna like head up towards the deck of the ship.
Cool. Well, we'll get to you in just a second. Then, what will Julius, Lou, and
Lou?
Julius,
Lou, and who?
Right, I always need to break it up. So Julius, Hugh, and Louis.
Huey, Louis,
I can't say Lucas
and Julie.
Julius together. I just can't do it.
Actually, do you know what? It's not too far off. Huey, Dewey, and Louis.
Yeah.
Technically works.
I'm not a big fan of Dewey.
Yeah, Dewey isn't.
Wow. What are you guys doing?
You waffles, Lucas waffles, eggs,
Slapjack.
flapjack. Okay.
For breakfast.
Oh, I will go and order that stuff.
Yeah.
Lucas, do you want to grab that table over there? I just I'll help Julius with the order.
I'll show you.
He's forgetful.
I'll go claim it.
Cool.
As we're walking over to the bar, I'll just I'd like to enter Julius and say, "Hey, buddy, I just wanted to say I'm really proud of you for everything, for overcoming all of this. Like you've done really well the last couple of days."
Julius's face is like, the fuck are you talking about? But his mouth says, thanks, pal. I appreciate it.
Yeah, look, I haven't. I gave one to the others, but I wanted to make sure that you're okay, that you sent it, that you're all right already. But and I'll pull out one of the other remaining card of many things. I say,
Uh-oh.
I found these, and I wanted to make sure that Julius Luger said that they were powerful or was dangerous potentially. So just wanted to make sure you're okay, but you're doing good. So that's for you.
Wow.
It's like I tried this thing once in Baldur's Gate where it was like a chip, right? And then if you can do like a week, you get a chip, and then you get like is this like one of those? Yeah, I do 24 hours, I get another one.
Well, I've just got the one of these. But no, I just wanted to make sure that, we're all right. We're doing all right. So
we are. I mean, we're not all doing as good as you. Like, what the fuck happened overnight? Did you just like,
I was just having flashbacks, like just remembering. Did you dream? Anything happen overnight? You had a bit of a revelation today?
No, I don't think I had one of those dreams like you're already in it, and then you wake up and you fucking forget what it was. I feel like there was some pizza involved. Maybe. What is this?
I don't really know, but don't pull it out of the packet until you're ready to use it. That's all I know.
That is the rule.
Yes.
Do
I think it's like a Pokemon card.
It's a Pokemon card.
Something
look,
like
we're
that.
in Waterdeep. We can all enter the fucking competition now, right?
Yeah, I think they're vintage. They've got a different design on the back of them. Maybe it's a Japanese edition.
Can I see anything about this card from the packet?
You see it looks very, very old, but go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, it's going to be rubbish. Let's see.
I believe you.
Let's see if I've come across this.
I believe.
Nope.
It looks very, very old.
So it's like a vintage. It's like a shiny Charizard.
Maybe.
No copyright.
Yeah. The thing is, the little slip that it's in, and I'll pull mine out, and I'll just kind of just begin to tug it out as it just, you can't see anything until you pull it. But then I think, and I'll just push it firmly in. I say, I think once you pull it out, that's it.
I was nearly about to take over then, Darren. You were playing with fucking fire there. I'm just saying.
and at that, I'll put this back in my pocket.
I was about ready to go, you done fucked up.
Yeah.
Hold on to it. Don't open it or look at it ever.
Unless you're sure. He's nodding as if he understands. He doesn't.
And unless I'm sure. About what? Yeah. About what, Hugh? Unless I'm sure about what?
That you want to pull it out. I think it's a very. I don't know. The instructions were very unclear to me. I think maybe someone with more noggin should tell us what to do, but just don't play with it.
Well, thanks, Hugh. I will treasure it and not look at it.
I mean, look at it.
I'm just going to put it in my pocket. I just won't. Yeah.
But nothing, no memories or no. Said he thinks that he might. I'll let him tell you, but he thinks he might know who you are or who you were. Any recollections or any clarity overnight?
No, I didn't get jacked in the night, right? But maybe it'll be tomorrow night. I mean, like Lucas still doesn't know who he is either, right? So
that's true.
Do we know who
I am
Lucas
a
is?
squirrel.
He says he is just a squirrel.
He's just. I know. I was going to get I was going to get you some eggs, and I was going to get Flopsy some fucking, I don't know, death by maple syrup shit, and Lucas wants flapjack. So let's do that.
Cool. And you go ahead and order some breakfast. Lugus, you sort of scurry off to one of the tables, sort of, I don't know, 2-3 tables down from where Mistra is sort of sat. You're sat sort of in between Mistra and Lathander, both sat at one end of the ship. And you sort of, I don't know, telekinetically shove some chairs over for all your friends. As you're doing this, you sort of take a seat, just sort of, just breathe for a second. And then Darren just decides to disappear. And as you sort of just take a second just to think to yourself for a moment, you hear the voice of Mistra sort of just appears next to you very, very silently. She says, "Hello. How are you doing?"
Howdy. All right, bit cranky. Not cranky, creaky. I've got old bones.
Have you? Tell me, you're a warlock, is that correct?
Aye, that
Where does your
would be
power
correct.
come from?
My power apparently comes from myself, from within. My original power source was your beloved brother Tyr, who is in some weird limbo case of existence at the moment.
And since when did this transition occur? From, gaining the power from Tyr, and then the power coming from within?
I mean, I learned my magic when I signed my contract. That's when I first started practicing with it, and then maybe when I first got sent to the future. That's my guess, and that's when I sort of depowered from Tears, and then I'd probably built it up on myself because Tear was busy holding on to his liminal existence in the upper planes for that part. So, a few months ago-ish.
That's a lot of assumptions to be making. But
it's quite a good use of logic.
I would say it's a good use of logic. Yes, I would say it's somewhat flawed in that nature. It's I am one with the weak. I kind of know everything there is to know about spell casting, where it comes from, what it is and what it does. You're a very unique individual, Lucas.
I know Ratosk usually are. We have inherent divine qualities as well as psionic qualities. You don't see those often. They don't usually mix.
But also for another reason, you seem, as much as you have been bestowed power via contracts, your power doesn't come from that anymore. Like you said, it does come from within, which would sort of make you... Well, are you still using those pact slots?
I mean, I've assumed I've made a transition to more of a paladin-y type thing, or a cleric type thing, where power is coming from belief rather than the original divine source.
Take my hand for just a moment. And she just sort of reaches out her
very cold fingers.
And she sort of just closes her eyes and make a wisdom save for me, unless you would like to fail it. As she tries to reach into your soul.
I mean, I'm not okay. I wish that would have been communicated beforehand. I'm just gonna...
That's your most private of private places.
Yes, that's my brain. Sure. Don't roll high. 4. Whatever. 12. Do I succeed?
You do not succeed. And you'll find that not being so intrusive, but she sort of these small green vines of arcane energy will sort of go up your hand, your tiny little paw, sort of swirl around your tiny little mitten and come onto your torso. You feel your whole body sort of almost becoming quite angelic, almost. And she says, this is interesting. Yes. Oh, now that is clever. As she sort of has her eyes shut, you can see her sort of smirking and sort of intrigue. And then she just releases your little paw again. I think you've got more tricks up your sleeve. Do me a favour.
I must have. Okay.
And she sort of gets up. Would you say I am strong? If you were to look at me, would you say that I could, I don't know, lift this chair next to me?
I mean, it's not that heavy of a chair, I imagine.
Right. And she sort of picks up this chair, but she sort of just twirls it around on her finger. Strong, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I admire the finesse a bit more than that. Chairs are quite famously difficult to balance.
Now, what would you say if I threw this chair in the air, let it twirl around, I don't know, 16 times, and caught it on the tip of my pinky? You would say that's more of a dexterity-based check, right?
I mean, I know, yeah, I'm more of a physics-based test because I look like, how hot? Do we have enough ceiling room for you to spin it 16 times?
Well, that's where the strength comes in. And she'll say, do me a favour. Help me out slightly. Guidance?
Oh, okay. I was going to help you move it with my brain, but sure.
That's it. So as you sort of touch her, these sort of blue tendrils of arcane power sort of emerge from your tiny little mitts. And you can see that where you were used to touching the creature to cast guidance, you're actually, these blue tendrils now come out of each one of your tiny little claws. Head towards her as she sort of relishes in these sort of vines of blue energy as they move up and down her arms and her broad shoulders. And she throws this chair in the air with immense amount of strength, manages to get 16 turns. As it reaches the apex, I will roll an acrobatics check for her, and I'd like you to roll a d8 for me, please. I've lost Mistra. Where are you, dear? There you are.
6 on my D8.
17. So with a 23, it gets to the apex, twirls around. She sort of catches it with a little tiny pinky, but she misses it. But as she grabs it with the other hand, sort of telekinetically pulls it and then sticks it on the little finger. Not quite as good as I thought, but there in the end. Do you see? Your power is more than what you imagine. Your guidance, it's different.
Oh. It's never grown out of my fingers before.
Yes. Now, I've seen you sort of using mage hand quite intelligently, in fact. You know, being a small creature, being able to pick yourself up and fly around. Have you ever tried doing it without your mage hand?
I mean, I would, but the furthest I'd get with my telekinetic shove is about 5 feet.
I don't know. All it takes is a leap of faith. And she sort of, if you wouldn't mind, and she just tries to cup you in her hands like this. Will you go into her hands?
Sure. You're not going to throw me like you did the chair, did you?
Yes. And she just launches you in the air. And as she does, you sort of tumble around, you twirl around, but you manage to catch yourself in thin air as you are just hovering. You're flying with no use of your mage hand. Interesting, isn't it? And I think you've got a little bit more power within you than you normally do. And this part I can't really describe to you. So I'm just going to send you a PM with some cool shit on it, Adam.
Sure.
Everyone's getting cool shit.
Yeah.
Is this?
She will say, now, I want you to be aware that this isn't my doing. Like you said, your power comes from within. I just wanted you to see what your power was capable of.
Okay.
And I will edit your character now. Have you seen that message?
I've not read it.
Okay. Well, Flopsy, as you make your way up onto the upper deck, what are you up to?
So I head onto the upper deck. I will go straight to my favourite meditative spot at the crow's nest. I'll clamber on up there.
Cool. You will see Ella sort of hitting a few buttons, checking on the engine, sort of guiding the ship. She just gives you a nod as you walk on up.
I'll give her a wave.
Yeah.
And I'll head on up to the crow's nest.
Yeah. What are you doing up there?
Ooh, the crow's nest.
So I want to sit like cross-legged, similar to kind of like my usual like times where I've sort of meditated. But this time I'm going to get the Raven Queen mask out of my bag.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Because I haven't worn it since it gave images of the gods.
Mm.
So I want to see if there is so she's gonna kind of like stare at it, kind of like Jim Carrey does just before he puts his mask on. And ultimately what I'm kind of like wanting to do is to try and sort of commune with myself a little bit, but like my past self, me.
Yeah, so I'd say as you cup this mask in your hands and you place it on your face, I will move on over to here, sure.
Oh God, okay.
Your whole vision will just sort of turn dark just as you place the mask on. There's no way to see out of it. But all sound, all the wind noise that the harmony is picking up just disappears. And you find yourself in a peaceful and calming sort of black meditation. And you will see these small black feathers just emerge within your view as a voice reaches out. Hello. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Well, I think.
You think?
Well, look. I'm doing about as well as you are.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm a little confused about what to do. And I was hoping that you could offer me some guidance.
I can try.
Nice. Okay. Well, so, right. And like she's gonna sort of like realize who she's talking to, and then she's gonna get a little bit awkward and nervous.
Don't be awkward.
I'm sorry, that's just me.
Well,
Right. So, you know how I've got you inside of me, like somewhere, like a past self?
something like that.
Something like that. And, well, I've also got like the Argon there as well.
Yeah.
What I want to do is I want to see if there's some kind of harmonious way of them being together. Because obviously I can't get rid of you and I don't want to. But then at the same time, I can't really get rid of the Argon particularly. But I've had Hazel telling me that I need to get rid of it and destroy it. I've had so many gods say, you know, it's bad, but then it itself hasn't really shown that. And then on top of that, Mistress being all like, oh no, you know, it might actually be useful. Perhaps we don't want to get rid of it. Perhaps it's something that we can use, and perhaps it's something that needs to be there. And so it's like she's going to just go into this like rambling spiel about all the different, like.
She was always one for seeing the potential. Now remember, you're speaking to somebody who is biased by this. Argon is a power that we do not understand, and thus cannot exist in a world in a universe where things are understood. Now,
But
to
why?
answer your question honestly, is it useful? Can it live as a harmonious balance between the divine and whatever Argon exists as? I believe so. You've been doing it this whole time. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't seem to bother you up until this point. I've seen it help you. Us. But it comes with its dangers, of course. From what Hazel told us, it needs to be destroyed. But to destroy something, such as Gatter's Cross, maybe it's like trying to fight fire with fire.
Doesn't that just end up in one big fire?
At least it's a fire that is manageable and we understand what it is, rather than whatever Gatter's Cross is right now.
Oh, I suppose.
I think if I had the answer for you, we would have done it so long ago. Look, you're starting to remember me now. I knew this time would come. And it's up to you to choose who you want to be. There isn't a I'm inside of you or I live within you. I am you. We are one and the same. In fact, as I speak to you now, I am just your mind. Perhaps I'm just saying what you want me to say and what you want to hear. Perhaps not.
I don't know. I think what I want to hear is probably a little bit more concrete than that. So I think you're doing fairly well of being yourself right now.
All I know is we need to put an end to Gattus, no matter what the cost. And I feel as though you know that cost could be the end of our lives. But I don't know how you feel about this. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
At the moment, Ella has kept the growing Argon at bay with a freezy thing. I don't know.
Yes.
Do I keep that status quo in place, or do I unleash its full potential and hope that it doesn't fry me?
I would say keep it in the back of your mind. Argon is truly magical. Immense amounts of power. But the question is at what cost? Maybe as a final resort. That would be my 2 cents.
Okay. I can do that. And in the meantime, I'll try and find a balance, I suppose.
I think you've reached that balance. I think it's up to you to topple it one way or the other. Either
What if I don't want to?
and keep it balanced and continue as you are.
Isn't balance all that we are about? Balance?
Yes.
Is there anything you can help me remember about being me? You. Us.
What would you like to know? If I gave you all memories of my entire existence, you would stop being Violet Cottontail and you would become me. It would overwhelm your memory of your mother, your father, your friends that you have only known for so little, but are so pivotal. Maybe the memories are not exactly what you want.
Could you give me something that explains how it feels to be immortal and godlike?
Yes. And she just shows this, this mist will appear in front of you. And this small wooden sort of almost nightstand will appear with a small wooden box. This is my most prized possession. A token of someone I once loved and lost.
I'm gonna sort of walk towards it and sort of very tentatively reach out.
And as you reach out, you see the box will open. And as it opens, you can just see this tiny little ballerina just spin on this tiny little pivot as this music begins to play. Being immortal is heartbreaking at times. As this ballerina sort of spins in front of you, this sort of chimed song continues to play. It's hard to put into words what it means, but you will see the coming and going of people you love. But know that it is worth it to keep the balance of power.
There are a lot of lost souls without you.
Without you,
Can I truly, if I chose, return to you with this other stuff there?
I'm not sure. That's for you to decide. Science.
Or would it perhaps enhance you? Me? Us? I don't know. Like, would it like make us an even stronger form of what we once were?
No. You're already strong enough. You're starting to sound a lot like him.
No,
Gatos.
that's not what I meant.
Well,
but everyone's saying that I'm not really strong enough, that perhaps the Argon is something that we need to defeat him.
I think you and your allies, your friends, I think you'll know what to do in the end.
Okay.
You are a powerful weapon. We are a powerful weapon. But we are dangerous. And the world will see us for that.
Is that with or without the Argon?
With.
I don't think I want to be seen as a weapon.
Then keep it balanced. Or remove it and destroy it. Although I believe that may be not an option at this point. That thing within us is quite stuck there.
It's made itself at home.
Yes.
All right. Well, here's a question. Do I remember the other two? Like, I have a slight recollection of Baldur, but the others, Logus and Julius, or who they were. Do I know them?
Perhaps. But that memory eludes me. It's like it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't quite picture it.
Do you miss being nearer?
I don't know what I miss. I'm enjoying being Violet Cottontail. Although your taste in men is strange.
So still okay, right? Yeah. He's a difficult one, to say the least, but he's good.
Well, let me give you a parting gift. As you feel this sort of... You see these black feathers sort of coming down in your sort of peripheral vision, and they all stop dead, sort of as they drift in front of you, and they all just turn at you like daggers and start to dive straight towards you. You suddenly open your eyes, take the mask off, as you feel these pricking pains, these pins and needles within your chest. You sort of writhe a little bit, but then it becomes soothing. And hey, man, I'll send you something cool as well, shall I?
Yeah. And I am just going to sort of like, kind of just pat myself down a little bit. And then sort of like as the soothing kind of feeling comes along, I'm just like, oh, what is it? With things wanting to go into my chest. And then I'm just going to put the mask back into my bag. And like say a silent thank you. And head down from the crow's nest.
Fantastic. Hugh and Julius, what are you two up to?
I've gone to the kitchen, and I'd like to get some waffles for Flopsy. A plate of some waffles.
Hold on.
You.
What?
What?
You can't just walk in the kitchen.
Oh, sorry. Ding.
Oh, okay. All right. Like, let's just clean this up. Are you dinging the bell and then walking in the kitchen, or are you just dinging the bell?
Oh, I feel like it's very Julius to ding the bell and then walk in immediately afterwards. Ding! And then go on in.
As you sort of push past these dangling strands of beads, you see this monstrous figure cloaked in shadow you've never seen inside this kitchen, but it's dark, it's not filthy, but it smells of like concoctions and potions. And you see this hulking figure turn to you, these eyes bright as anything, this smile just goes, these big, bright, pearly white teeth. And she takes a cleaver from the darkness, goes, hello. Did you ring my bell?
Oh, you bet I did. You're looking particularly gorgeous this morning, Lucy.
Why are you in my kitchen?
He'll like roll up his sleeves.
No,
Fucking work too-
fuck off.
Wait, what? Just let me. Come on. Okay, right. I need a plate of waffles. I need a plate of eggs, and I need flapjacks. And I also need space to work.
Flapjacks, there. Waffle machine and mixture, there. Don't touch anything else.
And Hugh will just call through. Only four eggs for me, please.
I'll do the eggs for the big man.
I don't know if he can count.
You don't know if I can count or he can
I feel
count.
like 4 isn't enough, but we'll go for it. And what I would like to do is make a little mini work of art. I wanna do a what will I make? I wanna do a little like squirrel one for Lugas. I do a big old sword for Hugh, and for Flopsy, I'm gonna do a carrot.
Oh,
Cool. Roll 3 separate performance checks in, please.
Yeah. Performance. Come on.
oh, I really hope he fails Flopsies.
So we'll say this is Hugh's, 22.
Oh, 3 separate ones. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
So
Right,
that's Hugh's one. Looks pretty good. This is Lugas. Looks pretty good.
Damn.
fine. Holy shit.
Damn.
It's like a life
I didn't
drawing.
realise I was your
Oh.
favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Hughes and Flopsies, you see, they're really decent. Lugas, holy shit, you're sort of piping this, almost this icing around it. Just, it's the most extravagant masterpiece you've ever made. It's almost like you just wouldn't even want to eat it. Lugas is obviously the favourite.
With all that. Hey, Lucy, are you okay?
Getting by, I guess.
Good. Just wanted to check in.
I've
I got
been
you something,
better.
actually. You've
Bit
been better? Okay.
Busy,
Yeah.
making waffles,
Just wanted to check because of the whole bingle or bungle or whatever the frig he's called.
No, but me and Bingle get on pretty well these days. Yeah. He's a little...
Pickle!
bit
I'll
more-
stack them all up.
Oh, all right.
And head on out. Oh, God. Breaking my chair.
Yeah, bloody nice. Cool. And will you all join Lugas at his table?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
You'll see me come charging down.
Cool. You'll see
upstairs.
Lugas has sort of got you this table. And I think just before you guys arrive, Mistra will sort of lean into you, Lugas. More potential for power. And there's more where that came from.
Thank you.
Don't thank
This-
me. It's like I said, this isn't from me. You were capable of this for some time. I have a feeling
Well-
Tyr had more of a plan for you than you thought.
I mean, I knew I was pretty high up there, considering all the incredibly high stakes prophecies that have been told directly to my face. But
It's
anyway,
it's an honor to speak with you, Lucas. I've got a lot of reading
Same.
and catching up on this world to do.
I'm glad we could meet. Again, big fan of your books. Can you sign mine?
No, most certainly. Yes, any books, just leave them out. I will sign them. Just do not.
I'll
do
conjure
not-
my book of shadows.
This. Right. Yes.
It is my spell book.
Yes. Okay. And she'll sort of sign it, and I'm just making it out to you. Yes. Much love.
I mean,
Great to meet you, boss Mistra.
they're not gonna fucking believe this.
If I find that you've sold that, on the Faerunian Bay, I'm not going to be best pleased.
If I have sold it, I can bring it back to me as a ritual, so you know I would have. It'll be a scam if I sell it.
And she sort of looks at you with these raised eyebrows. Would you do that, though?
No.
Of course you wouldn't.
That would be an immoral act, unless the person I'm doing to is a dickhead.
Yes. Asmodeus is well known for purchasing things and having a lot of buyer's remorse. Just putting it out there.
It does take me a full hour to bring it back, and I'm quite worried of how he will mess with it if it's within his property, in his hands for an entire hour. I don't want to know what he's done to it. It doesn't.
Maybe he will fall in love with it for that hour, and he'll be just even more angry when it disappears.
Maybe.
Imagine the look on his face.
There's only like 5 pages of it filled in. So a lot of it's just blank. But that's fine.
But she will sort of get up, place her spectacles on, but she'll lean down to you, Lugus. And this sweet lady with this brunette ponytail will just give you a slight little kiss on your tiny little squirrel cheek. And she'll make her way over and sit on the table.
Lugus unconsciously floats up into the air.
Yeah, so how would that now look, Lugus?
Just 0 gravity. He's no longer being pinched by the scruff of his own neck by an invisible force. he's just raised. Like he's just.
Roll a perception check for them.
Okay. Perception. Another middle of the road roll.
Yeah, middle of the road. As you sort of float up, you see Lathander in one of the corners, sort of sat there eating his food. And as you sort of float up, you just catch a glimpse of him. He puts down his fork and he puts down his knife. And he just stares at you.
Morning.
Morning.
Good night's sleep.
I don't need sleep.
Can't hurt.
Well, I suppose
And it takes
not.
Bit of a stress reliever.
Flying, I see.
Mister helped me realise a hidden part of myself. I'd apparently been locked behind me subconscious.
Right. Good to have you on board, sir. You sort of go back to cutting up his bacon and his sausage.
He seems chipper. I thought you'd be more of a morning person, Lathander.
Julius will come down, put down your plate, and very slowly slide it towards you with like
Lucas,
smug look on his face.
This thing coming towards you is so fucking extravagant. Flopsy and Hugh, you're sort of handed these plates. They're pretty good, but like Lugus has got a fucking twizzling fucking sparkler coming out of it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Julius, mine's a carrot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on.
I got a carrot and he got that volcano. What the fuck?
Last time, look, art just takes itself where it wants to sometimes. I can always control what comes out of me.
Like,
That
this
sounds
single
bad.
most deadpan, unenthused expression is coming towards you right now as she grabs her knife and fork and without looking, like, cuts into it and then puts one of the pieces in her mouth.
So how was your business?
I had a chat with myself, technically.
First sign of madness, Mitz, be careful.
Yeah, well, turns out that the Raven Queen, I wanted to ask her opinion on the whole Argon situation. She actually seems to think I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping it, like, in balance.
I hate to bring it up, but we do need to destroy it, right? We
No.
do need to get it out of you somehow.
I don't think some of it right. I think some of it might come out, but unfortunately I think at least one of them's there to stay. At least that's what everyone keeps saying.
Yeah, you can live that.
Yeah, I can
Surely.
live it. It's not doing anything, it's just there.
Just a little wee pop, wee little explosion.
Lucas.
Hey, well, just what's up?
You and this-
Sorry, I've been taking laps round. I don't know where sort of angle to get it from.
Yeah, you're doing like a different thing. But you and Mr.
Oh,
like
yeah.
there was there like a bit of chemistry going on?
No, she's about 10 times the size of me.
Hey.
But
Don't let that be the thing that holds you back, pal.
I don't think I'm a relationships guy.
Did I see you floating without
in all
the mage hand?
contexts. Oh yeah, and Lucas is doing laps around what Julius brought him. He's been like flying up the whipped cream mountain and back down.
How long have you been able to do that?
Scream.
It's been about 3 minutes.
Oh. So fairly new then.
Hey, it's quite. That's what chatted with Mister. I know
Lucas,
my guidance is stronger, and I can fly without the mage hand now. It's not psionic; it's strange.
who do you think you were? Or, you?
I think I'm me, because I'm born pre-cataclysm.
Yeah, but the gods are timeless.
I mean, kind of in some cases. There's like, I've got like, I've not had any of the memories. I've been watching with you all. I smoked the pipe first. I just got a flashback to Galland. You've smoked your pipe. That started your godly memories. Hugh smoked the pipe. He is getting back his godly memories. Julius keeps putting it off.
Non-committal.
Julius
can't.
digs his
I'm
fork
like-
like especially hard into whatever he's eating.
I'm like 80% sure he's here, mainly because Janus was like, he's still alive, he's not dead. And we've got a strange link, and the fact that when he did his, suicide jump, his hair turned grey, and like his pupils grew, which I know Tyr had grey hair. He had no eyes, which is kind of like big pupils.
Black holes, you
In
mean?
a way. Black void, yeah, that purpose. I don't know, eyes don't usually just disappear. His hand still stayed there. That's a
I mean-
negative.
Do you want to smoke the pipe? She says to Julius. Well, you've indicated that you've wanted to on a couple of occasions, but you just haven't done it. Do you want to do it? Do we know that you got that special pipe from Lathander?
I don't think so.
No, only Julius knows that.
Okay. I mean, do you want to smoke it?
I'll produce my pipe.
I thought there was a
Sorry about that.
60-foot blast radius that we had to adhere to on this bad boy.
Only with me.
I mean, only with because she's got like
I've got real argon in me.
Hugh. We don't know when exactly we absorbed that tiny bit of argon. For all we know, it could have been in Hugh when he smoked it.
It's a good point.
Will you go for a walk
Anyway.
with me?
Can you not
All of us?
can you not do that flying business?
Yeah, all of you.
I mean, sure. You just let me eat a carrot.
I thought you would like it.
I love it.
Are there any more eggs? 4 wasn't
See,
many.
when you said 4, I really felt like that's not what you meant.
I meant for Austria.
The conversion between strawberries and eggs, it confused me. It's her fault, really.
Yeah, he meant 4 eggs worth of eggs.
Yes.
Listen,
So-
there's like 2 things I want to do, and then and I'd love it if you would all come for a walk with me when we land.
Sure.
Just in case we do require a blast radius.
Hey, hell.
I'm all good with a blast radius.
Okay.
Have me healing on hand.
I will get up from the table and I will scurry on up the stairs to the deck.
Yeah, you make your way up to the upper deck. You see, well, I'll say we'll go to here now. You'll see that you're passing over the city of Waterdeep now, very famous for its blue rooftops.
Hey.
It's raining.
It's finally blue.
You can thank Adam for this
Oh,
one.
that.
Ages ago. So you.
Oh, wait, is it one of my? Oh no, it's not loading. I'm on 99%.
Oh, it's like one of the ones from a long time ago. And as you fly over the city, you can see it is like sardines in a tin. Members of the Faerunian army marching backwards and forwards. There's sort of mud everywhere, trash on the floor. You see council members sort of running around. You see perhaps about 20 or 25 Elgondos sprinting around the city. You see various sort of noble class folks just sort of scurrying around. But a lot of these people all seem to just be sort of pointing at you in awe. Most of them are clapping. You see some of them just spit on the ground and then walk off. But the majority of people seem happy that you have all arrived. But you see the Harmony is taking a sort of a wide berth over the city and is heading towards Glitter Sands.
So as I'm walking, I'm gonna go and find Ella at the hill. But as I'm walking, I want to cast Sending to Jane.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. And I'm gonna say,
Beep, 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 beep.
the fucking lettuce broke the moment that we left. Back now though, so is everyone okay? Have you guys you got any robots in Trent? The kids safe? Love you, bye.
And quite quick.
They heard love, and then it.
Oh.
Oh, love.
You'll quite quickly get a reply back. Julius. Robots aplenty. That was one word, by the way.
Plenty.
Town is safe. Family is safe. They seem to be just watching us. That's the end of the message.
Okay.
Love you,
Got
bye.
like 10 words left.
Oh, should I say love? Question mark.
Love? Question mark. Ella, I will mooch on over to Ella.
Oh, hello, darling. I'm doing a lot of female voices tonight that sound incredibly the same. Oh, it's my default female voice. Hello. As you see her sort of struggling with the ship, sort of pressing buttons, randomly pulling levers and going, I think this is right.
Do you need help?
No, I've got it. You get the sense that she's taken this far and she just trusts herself at this point. I can manage it, I think. I wish Sandar was here, though. I miss him.
I am sure that you can. And I'll give her a bardic inspiration. Fuck it, why not?
Holy shit, the rare bardic inspiration.
I use one.
I believe
and
that'll be
Ella.
a D10 now as well, just calling out.
Yeah.
You'll check for me, but I believe that's a D10 bardic.
It is a D10. Level up.
Damn.
Damn. And kind of lean his butt back against the rail. Listen, I'm sorry if I've been very distrustful of you and adamantly confrontational up until this point.
It's quite all right. I wasn't as forthcoming as I should have been. I apologize. But the end justifies the means. As she sort of sees you, Julius, and watches the other three come up, and a small smile will come upon her face, and I just wish Xandar was here to see it. You four flourishing.
He was going to Neverwinter?
Yes. I haven't heard from him since. But I promised to keep you all safe and take you where you needed to be. If it's okay, I will, once you're in the city of Waterdeep, I may try and find him. Via the means of scry, and where I won't take the ship anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, you should do that.
When I'm strong enough, I will.
I can do ascending to him.
I've tried. No response.
Maybe you're not very good at it.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Sorry.
Holy.
I'm joking, although I did once sending into a different fucking dimension or something. It was nuts.
I've been alive for a long time and I've done a lot of sending spells.
You're sure you have. Listen, I'm sorry. I just came here to and he'll kind of lower his voice a little bit. He's not sure how close any of the others are to ask about my my mom, and I think she's in hell, right? Is that do you know anything about that? Is there any way to fix her?
From what I understand, she's not in hell. Asmodeus just has her soul within him.
Oh, that sounds so much worse.
Yes.
Okay, so is it the kind of thing that I can fix somehow, or is it the kind of thing that he has to?
I'd say Kicking the shit out of him might help. And taking it from his corpse just as it vanishes back to the Nine Hells.
Okay. Okay.
We will
You
save your life.
sure you're good here? Because Lugus has landed this thing, Hugh's flown it, Mitz is. Are you sure you don't want one of them to come and?
I feel like landing is very.
I think I've got this, especially with the bardic. Thank you. I watched Sandar do it many times while we were up here, and I think I've got it. A little easier knowing there isn't a army of robots descending upon the ship, and I have to cast plane shift at the same time. I should be okay.
Yeah, you got this. And he'll visibly, like, soften a little bit, and then just go and join the others. Let her get on with it. She's got this. Right? She's totally got this.
Good luck. As you head down and you meet back up with your compadres, and that is where we'll take a quick break. See you in just a second. Bye, bye, bye.
Mama.
All right.
You
It's a
didn't
Christmas
freeze.
miracle.
I didn't freeze today. It's a Christmas miracle. Welcome back, everybody. You're all on the top deck of the Harmony. As you see it now, you feel like your stomachs lurch as the ship now begins to descend quite rapidly. Ella's got this sort of look in her eyes like, I've got this. I've got this, as it descends around, taking a wide berth to the city. You see that the masses and masses of people sort of kind of stops near the outskirts of Waterdeep. As you come around, you can see Glitter Sands in all its glory, Lugus, as the ship comes in and makes, well, let's see if it makes a good landing.
Rolling that one, we crash and die.
Hey, it's rocky. It's rocky. Sort of comes in, it skids across the sand. The ship just like goes slightly, like sort of to the left. You've all sort of just got to sort of hold on to the mast, but then it comes crawling to a halt, and you see Ella just sort of lets out a sigh of relief. Well, that was easy enough.
Did you use your D10?
Oh, I didn't. You're right. Hold on.
I never give them out.
The ship just sort of just goes
A one.
or just vibrates like mildly a little bit better. Thank you for the bardic. It was really helpful. Well, I'm going to make my way into the city. I let the council know that we've arrived and they've asked to see me straight away. They have asked to see all of you. However, obviously, you may have business to attend to. They said this evening there will be a gathering and plans being made. You are not to miss it, apparently. Otherwise they will come searching for you. This evening at the council hall. I will see you all then. I will contact you if there's any trouble.
On it, boss.
In the meantime, we're going on a god hunt. We're going to catch a big one.
Quite possibly.
Oh, I was going to go for a sandwich.
But yes, you will see in front of you I've forgotten the name, magnificent mansion of Edward
Mordenkainen's magnificent hotel and resort.
That's the one. Sorry,
it's not a.
Get it right.
Sorry,
Just call it Glitter Sands.
Glitter Sands. And yeah, you would, as you guys sort of depart the ship, you will see there are sort of groups of 10 or 15 armored figures sort of walking in on patrol around the beach. and they'll sort of just give you a bit of a head nod, and they whisper between themselves as they carry on past you.
I'm gonna whisper to Julius. I'm not used to guards, like, saying hi like that. Feels weird.
Just kind of smile. And then she's going to start walking along the beach.
Oh, okay, we're going. Guys.
Just like along the water's edge.
We're going on a walk.
Like, he's thinking that you're going to follow him, but he's not also very sure.
We're coming.
Cool. Would you be making your way towards the resort or away from it?
I want to walk, like, hang on, perpendicular to the sea? Parallel to the sea.
Parallel to the sea.
Yeah, so
parallel to the sea.
Being parallel, would you be keeping the sea on your...
on the shore.
Would you be keeping your sea on the sea to your right, the Sword Coast to your right, heading towards the resort, or would you be keeping it on your left and walking away from it?
We're doing the thing that I think we're doing. I would assume away, right?
I'm trying to find a spot that's quiet, if possible.
You will see that everywhere on this beach is quiet, apart from the odd patrol that you get the sense... You've been sort of watching them for a while above the ship. They come around every 20 minutes or so.
I mean, the Go Ape course is probably quite secluded.
The Go Ape course.
Yeah, to be fair, Lugus, as you
Go
point
Ape
it out now, you guys see these sort of these wooden drawbridges stretched across these large sort of oak trees. And yeah, there's currently...
that looks like
He was
so
off.
much fun.
There is currently nobody on the Go Ape course, no.
Do the old people, Lucas, do the old people do that? They're all like nonagenarians, right?
They didn't really do that. That's why I held the record.
I mean, I'm just because there's the Go Ape course and the quad biking, and they just both seem like quite unusual things for like an old people's home.
They're old wizards. They're pretty much all nuts. But yeah, the quad biking is surprisingly popular. More popular than you think it would be for the elderly.
I mean, what have they got to lose at that point, right?
I mean, hey.
So,
okay,
that we should be
in the quiet.
In the trees. No, we can go further. We can go further into the trees.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Do you want to do this now here? Or
I think I kind of have to smoke the magic split.
you don't have to. But
No, he does. Let's do it.
Oh, okay.
No, he does.
Oh,
You sit down, cross legs on the sand.
I thought you would run off for the tree course. Okay. That was very quick.
I beat your record.
Might beat your record. You panicked for a slight second.
Wait, you didn't do it at that time, did you?
He'll kind of turn away from you guys and he'll kind of look out at this. I'm imagining it's fucking atmospheric because it's raining. But he'll like look out at the sea.
Yeah, it's quite violent at this point. Lots of large, big, white-capped waves from very, very far away as they sort of crash against tiny little small rocks and tiny little islands, tiny small little land masses that you can see out against the Sword Coast.
I didn't want to smoke it because first I was worried that it would make me remember something that I didn't want to remember. And then I was scared of smoking it in case the thing that I saw was shit. Right? Like Baldur, the Raven Queen, whatever the fuck Lugus is. And then I was like, what if it's just like a shit, like a B-list kind of rubbish thing. But I can see now that this is what I've got to do.
I'm a B-list.
I'm fucking Philip Schofield, and everyone else, Tom Cruise.
You wake up and see the stage of This Morning. and
God,
what's that chef's name? What's his name?
Gino
DeCampo.
DeCampo.
Fucking sat there cooking yours.
A carbonara.
Yeah.
oh God.
Holly Willoughby sat to your left. Sorry, no, go on.
But before I do, should we address the incident?
Which one?
Oh, which one?
There have been so many.
There have been a lot of incidents.
The fugue playing one. That one. I mean, would it be helpful or? Because the thing is, I was gonna and he'll look like specifically at Flopsy at this point. I was gonna try and speak to the Raven Queen about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess I wanted to feel vindicated. But then I decided that's not really what I need to do, because if she's a part of you, then you're a part of her. And so I guess all I really needed to do is speak to all of you.
I mean, what would you like to say about it?
Kind of like do that thing where he puts his hand around the back of his neck. I don't really want to say anything about it. I guess what I was asking is, would it be helpful?
I mean, from my perspective, there's a part of me that knows. I don't know the specifics, but I know that he did something bad, like really bad. Like the worst kind of human act that a person can do. I don't understand how I know that. I mean, I know that because of the way that you reacted to him, which was very unlike you. But there's also an innate part of me that just knows that.
So distracted by the fact Silent Hill is playing.
I'm loving it. It's just
I love
randomly
it.
come up in the playlist. Yeah, crack on.
But you know, it happened, and as much as I'm a part of me still reels from it, I don't understand quite the depth of what I feel, but I mean, I know that you had your reasons. I know that.
Kind of look at Lugus as well. See what Lugus is doing.
Lugus is ignoring the man with the keyboard, and he's got a ponderous expression. He's like, "Hey, who is please? Hey,
I can
I'll
actually
go on
take
down.
this
I
as well.
trust your judgment. I mean, can only imagine who that man was to you, and what he might have done to you, and those you love.
Guys, he was just a man, and he was not a great person. But I felt so justified in what I was doing, and now I think that whatever he did didn't justify what I did to him. I mean, I didn't understand what a soul death is, or where we were, or any of that shit.
What's a soul death?
I presume like I don't think we talked about soul death. I'm not sure that's something that we.
I think I did.
No,
Pretty sure I explained it to you.
I remember talking to you about it, and you specifically didn't say what a soul death was. Like you just said, oh, he's just killed a soul and he's taken him out the cycle, but you didn't actually explain like the ramifications of it. So, like, it's just where you kill a soul, right? Like you've taken it out of the cycle. That's what Lucas said.
I mean, kind of. It's not out of the cycle. It's just gone. There can be no more life created from it. The horrible taboo of it is that's how you make liches.
What's a lich?
Liches are. Wasn't ready to explain this. Liches are a powerful, kind of undead that trap their soul in a phylactery, which is just an object, usually a jar, and they use that to gain a pseudo form of immortality. And if they keep sacrificing souls to that, they live eternally. Infamously not very nice people.
I'm going to kind of like presume that there's an innate part of me that like is bristling at the thought of a lich. Yeah. And then I look at Julius and I'm like, that explains the reaction.
Maybe I should just do that. Imagine. Like, maybe I should just get uber powerful and evil.
Please don't do that.
Kill Gatters.
No.
No.
The other... I mean, I'd be very disappointed because you'd have to...
Nobody wants that.
No.
He'll kind of take he'll sort of take a step backwards, so he's almost like standing in the ocean a little bit, not even realizing. Hey, look, I want to do this for you guys and be honest in case this and he'll pull the pipe out of his pocket.
The lavender pipe.
Yeah? The lavender pipe. I've got a speech impediment. Lathander pipe. Just in case this turns me into... In case I'm something different.
Yeah, so you will all see this sort of this thin metallic silver pencil-like flute that Julius pulls from his pocket.
Yeah, got it at the thrift shop.
Hey.
Okay, so I'll say it fast. When what happened to my dad happened to my dad, my mum started working. Right? And she did it for us. I know that she did, but my dad always said that my mama, you guys don't know her, but she always saw like the brightest lights and the darkest depths of everything, right? And it was like a blessing and a curse. So she started working to so that we could get by. But the thing is, she hated herself so much for that she started drinking and kind of sucked her down so fast that before long it was pointless her doing anything in the first place, because she would go and spend all of that money getting drunk. So I worked on the farms. Hugh, you would have been so proud of me. I fucking felled trees and plowed fields and shoveled horseshit, and Phil, he loved that. And it was like exhausting, grueling days. And then at the end of the day, I'd come home and I'd play my violin so loud that none of my brothers and sisters could hear what was going on in the next room from ours. So that was what it was like. And it was miserable and lonely because nobody wanted to be friends with the kid whose mum was a whore, right? Or the poor one, or the one with 1,000 brothers and sisters. And when my mum started having kids that weren't my dad's kids, we got this fun nickname, right? The Bastards of Trent. So it sucked. But then there was one person who kind of like me didn't quite fit in. And he it was Henri. And he was nice. And he listened to my shit poetry. And he read me some better poetry. And we were like, I don't know, 14 or something. And like most 14-year-olds, we didn't do anything crazy. We got to know each other. And one day, Henri's dad, Benoit, he'll kind of take a step away from you guys again. He found us getting to know each other, right? And I honestly don't really remember what happened, except for it hurt a lot, and I woke up 3 days later. And that was bad, but not as bad as what happened to Henri, because his dad like took his eye out or something. So, you know, like a reminder never to look at another guy that way again, because men being with men was an affront to nature. And I wish that I could say that that was the end of it, but it wasn't, because Benoit like owned one of the farms and was considered to be kind of this upstanding citizen. And he couldn't possibly have a son that was gay, right? It couldn't be him. So he told everyone that I was like this, what do you call him? Like this demon thing that had like seduced his son, or like led him into corruption or whatever. And so
An incubus?
Yeah, whatever. The devil. And so all of a sudden no one wants me working on their farms anymore. And, you know, I would have given anything to have a mom that would have said, hey, Julius, it's okay. Don't worry about it, right? It'll be fine. A mum like yours, I guess. But I didn't have that, and so after a while I realized the only way I was going to make any money at all was just to become exactly what they all said I was. So I did. And it was amazing because everyone hates the devil, right? But everyone wants to dance with him. So it was lucrative. So I was, you know, I've been called like a whore and a dirty bastard and whatever for as long as I can remember. And, you know, it really starts to lose its sting until people that you hoped would think better than you start saying it. And Mitz, I guess I wasn't meant to like you. But I couldn't help myself. And I ran back to that place in Baldur's Gate when I realized it, because I just felt like it was the one place that I belonged. So when we were in the fugue plane and I saw Benoit, I was I was so angry, because I felt like I've had all this anger inside of me that I've been pointing inwards the whole time, because if it's not me that's wrong, it's the world that's wrong, and I don't know which one of those is scarier. So I just thought, hey, I never got to give this fucker his comeuppance. Screw him. And I didn't realize what I was doing, and I guess it hurt because Lugus, you were trying to stop me, and I know now why I didn't get it at the time. And the Raven Queen, mortal, or I guess I just felt like they were different words for the same thing. For someone that's beneath you. Having said that, I regret it. Because he was just a petty person, and and two rights don't make a wrong. And I'm sorry that I'm such a horrible bastard sometimes. I just hope this fucking thing makes me better. And I want to try and smoke the pipe.
Wait! She's gonna like.
How big am I like that?
So like rush forward. She's gonna like sort of rush forward, just as you start like putting it to your mouth. And she's just gonna like grab your hand. And she's gonna be like stood in the water with you at this point. Julius Dubois. I love you. Flaws and all. And I want you to know that before whatever this thing is that you take. I want you to know that, okay? She's gonna like hold your hand and like stand on her whatever tiptoes rabbits have. And like
you feel like this.
Give you a kiss.
I will say he'll give you a kiss back and say, I know. And then I smoke the pipe.
Did you just Han Solo that?
I love it.
I know.
I know. As you take the pipe to your lips and you take a large inhale, the four of you stood on this beach in the rain. The shore of the Sword Coast sort of washing up against your ankles. And as you exhale, this large mist of black smoke just swirls around you four, almost like a vortex capturing you four within this almost pocket of glitter sands. You see the water begin to slow and then stop suddenly as you see the resort Lugus start to fade out, almost just blend into the smoke around you, the mountains, the air, the trees, the sounds of the patrol coming your way, all seems to just fade out and blend into this black fog. As you all find yourself stood in this almost abyss-like room, beneath your feet feels like this worked cobbled stone, cold floor. And you start to hear, all of you start to hear these voices rapidly just moving around the space you're in. You start to see images of people, hundreds of people just zipping in and out of your vision. Almost like they're moving around you, like you're in a bustling city centre. You then start to see these images appear in front of you all, almost like an old projector, like an old movie being shone on a projector. And the images become clearer, more colourful. everybody roll me a perception check.
That's perception of 23.
Just in case you forgot.
Just in case.
Mission to guide myself, sir.
You may certainly guidance yourself.
What am I doing perception here?
Active perception of 25.
That's why I make you roll, in case you roll.
Dog shit. Or it would have been if not for the flipping 7.
I was going to say, divine guidance did you well. A 15, a 15, and a 14, Lucas, Julius, and Hugh. You get the sense that you are within, or not that you are within, that you are seeing this old movie being played of Baldur's Gate, but before the cataclysm had occurred. You see Argon droids walking the streets. You see people in these odd gowns. You see professors and wizards. You see other humans wearing these strange sort of goggle devices on their head as they walk around with this sort of orange glowing apparatus. You get the sense that this is the past. And you start to see the image move, almost like it's a movie being played from the POV of somebody in particular. And the image starts to move as if this person that you're viewing from has started to move towards an alleyway. It's dark, it's gloomy, but the sun is shining through the sort of all the amounts of buildings in Baldur's Gate. And then you start to hear some voices as you see the POV of this image sort of just glance round the corner. And you see all 4 of you stood there. Julius, Hugh, Lugus and Flopsy stood outside a tavern talking to 2 Argon droids. They're asking for the names of all 4 of you individuals. They seem very interested in Hugh. They seem to know Julius by name, which now you see it seems a little bit odd. And this
Now, it was odd then.
Well, and you see the fingers of this person you're viewing the POV from, delicate human-like fingers, as they sort of pull back from the wall and walk away from this scene as the movie projector starts to fade. You hear all a muffled voice enter your minds of, "Hello. It's so good to see you all again." As the voice echoes around you all, you start to see a different image come up on this almost movie projector, starts flickering in front of you. But this time in a forest full of fire. You see that again, it's almost like viewing from a POV of this person that you're viewing this angle from, looks up to the sky and you can see it's full of red, orange glow, fire, ash and embers sort of falling from the sky. You can see winged creatures squealing and howling across the night sky. This figure looks down at their feet. You see they're heavily armoured, wearing these large plates, chainmail sort of greaves and a plate breastplate, as you see that the figure is sat down at a tree, sort of resting their back up against them. The figure grasps their arm that you can see is profusely bleeding, and he casts his hand across the wound as it closes up. And you hear more voices coming from the distance, and 4 figures emerge, which would be... I can...
God,
Jester, Gribble,
Thank you. Thank you.
Verti.
Like,
Verti.
Verti.
And Gribbet.
Gribbet Grubberson. Not Gribbet.
You see them walking
Kill
up,
him straight away.
and they pay close attention to sort of the person that you're viewing this angle from. And some words are exchanged. And you see this yourself that you're viewing from sort of stand up, take his only flask of water and chuck it towards Gribbet Crobbleson and start to walk towards the forest
Good
that
idea,
is
mate.
on fire. As you see, the figure looks down and draws a large rapier-like blade and casts his hand across the blade as it erupts in flames as the image then fades away. We see another image come into view of the same place, this same brimstone, fire and ash. After the cataclysm has occurred, the god war is happening, fighting is all around you. But this vision again, once from the POV of this individual, sees quite a few people sat around a fire. They look divine in nature. Flopsy, you will notice with your perception that one of those figures is indeed the figure you recognise as the Raven Queen. Hugh, you will recognise Baldur. Lugus, you'll recognise Mistra and Lathander. And you see this figure takes a seat on the log, warm his hands up by the fire. He looks to the Raven Queen and Baldur. And they both look at each other and walk off. This figure looks again down at the fire, warming their hands up. Mistra and Lathander also walk away. And you will hear a voice from behind. Hello, old friend. This world needs you, as well as them all. You see, you're unique. As this figure takes a seat next to our individual we're viewing the POV from, and Lugus, you'll recognise them as Tyr. Sat down next to this figure with you in the POV from. With his hollow eyes and his one hand places it on our knee. You'll see him look deeply at us, but not making eye contact, 'cause that would be awkward.
Enough eyes.
Sometime into the future, I am going to have to ask you to help me once more. You are going to forget who you are again. You're used to this now, being what you are. But I need you to help Baldur, Nera, all of them remember who they are. But you will need to search within yourself as well. You are going to be the one that rights our wrongs. And one day you may remember this conversation. Know this, that you have been one of my greatest allies and my dearest friend. And I hope I do get to see you soon. And he reaches into this pouch that he has here, and he pulls out this crumpled sheet of paper as he hands it to this figure with you in the POV from. And this figure takes it and opens it up. And it appears to be a sheet of music. Notes to play a certain melody, some chord structures, some writing scrawled beneath it that says certain things about the divine beings of themselves, and it just says a small note underneath that says, "To my dearest friend, the Constant." And Tyr stands up and he heads in the same direction as Nera, Baldur, and the others. You see this figure is left by themselves. And that's where the image will fade. And you are all within this black abyss. Is there anything you wish to say to each other at this point?
Did I see anything extra with my 25?
With your 25, you would have... that was you noticing the Raven Queen, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. Made this a little bit easier to figure out. What I'm trying to get at, guys, is... Well, last chances. Who do you think he is?
Genius.
Do I recognise this theological concept of the constant?
You would not.
Can I roll for it?
Sure. No, come on. Let's be fair. Let's let you roll me a religion check.
Not
Divine guidance. Divine guidance.
No.
Oh.
That's not
Sadly
me.
not. Yeah,
Genius.
the name, the Constant, doesn't ring any bells, Lugus, but with a 15 you remember it being written down in text, but you never considered it being a name. You always considered it to be a thing. And you remember now, as you remember back to reading all these books, that it was actually written in a lot of history, this thing, the Constant. But that's all you would know with a 15.
Genius. Do you reckon you could play that sheet music that you saw? I mean, I can't read it for shit, but you can, right?
We're all we're in like this black abyss.
Just this black, empty nothingness.
I thought I was his best friend.
You needed to be more constant, apparently.
I feel so bad. I'll try and play the music.
Because he was my boss, it's fine.
Work relationship.
It was a professional relationship.
Yeah.
HR wouldn't have it.
Yeah, there was HR in the Golden Canopies, all right? You had to be very careful. As you play the chords and the notes portrayed on this sheet music, with what instrument would you be playing, actually? I should ask.
My violin.
Okay. Oh, hey, sure. As you... Damn it, you're making it hard for me.
My electric keyboard.
I don't play the violin.
Yeah. Golgondo left his keyboard when he.
You take out that long stick thing and start to
The
wow.
Oh, God.
Pull out an
Get the
automaton.
bow and you put it on the strings
Yes.
and you glide it across the strings and it resonates to make a noise.
And as it resonates to make the noise, you will all see a figure appear in front of you. The figure is humanoid. How tall would this figure be, Julius?
A little taller than average. Slightly. I don't know what that is.
You
So
see,
like 1.8 views?
Not as tall as you.
and you see this figure start to walk towards you, still this shadowy black, as the hair starts to come into view, almost this kind of longish hair. Grey streaks start to form, and these auburn ginger tips at the end of it. You see these great, large, blue glowing eyes strike out at you all, as this figure illuminates this black abyss, almost creating a spotlight on all four of you. And as this figure walks towards you all, what would this figure say to those four, Julius?
Oh my god. Sup, losers?
And as this figure comes into view, you will see that this figure is strangely familiar to you all. It is Julius Dubois.
What is going on?
I'm sorry.
It's over to you, Kate.
Oh god, oh no, I have to play two Juliuses.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on a minute. Like a constant? Like you're the same every life?
So the
Perhaps.
Julius,
I call hacks.
the Julius you see approaching you he's got that same kind of arrogance that your Julius always tries to fake, but it doesn't feel fake. It just feels completely natural. And he'll kind of wink at you, Flopsy, like, yeah, that's right.
Who are you?
I mean,
What are you?
I am so confused right now.
I'm Julius. And he'll do a little bow to all
How
of
is
you.
our Julius reacting to this?
Oh god, this is my worst nightmare.
hey,
Welcome to me and Adam having a chat as
Oh,
Flopsy, Biffa,
Right.
and Zorbal through me.
So your Julius is staring at the other Julius, kind of looking kind of confused, kind of pale, as though like he's having a realization that hasn't quite hit home yet. And I guess he'll look at the other Julius and be like,
don't call them both other Julius. You're just
I
going
mean,
to get...
Julius de Tron will look at the constant, then. Let's call it that. Like, what would he fucking say? Oh, this, and he'll look to all of you. This can't be all there is. And the constant Julius.
So what? And she's gonna be flipping between like each Julius. And so wait, you're like are you just like the same person every time you reincarnate?
The constant Julius he'll step towards, oh, for crying, there's too many Juliuses. The constant will step towards Julius and he'll take his hand and put it on his heart. And he'll just reply, "You're everything there is." Also, yes, I'm the same every time.
Why? Why are you different?
What do you mean different?
Well, I mean, like, different from us. Like, I don't look anything like the original Raven Queen.
Oh, look's all there is.
I don't
Well,
know my previous incarnation.
No, but why do you come back looking practically the same in every iteration? What makes you constant?
Kate doesn't know how to answer these questions.
It is just that is your divine power. It is when you reached up into ascendancy all those millennia ago. That's just what you chose to do. You chose to...
Absolutely fits. Julius is like, no, I'm not changing. I'm perfect. I'm staying how I am.
You're perfect, mate.
You were tasked with you were almost a mercenary of the gods, staying within the shadows, making lives for yourself, becoming and staying with the mortals, but keeping a very low profile, carrying out tasks for Tyr and other gods, but you always chose to stay constant in and of yourself. Your reincarnation, the ability to even perform reincarnation was your invention, was your divine power. It's what allowed the other gods to do it on that night and shed themselves of their power and take it away from the primes and the betrayers.
What are you the divinity of? Like, what do you stand for?
What's your domain?
Yourself.
He'll kind of...
Try.
He'll kind of give a little he'll give a little half smile and he'll look back at Julius, and it's like this knowing look of knowing exactly what it is that they're the divinity of, or the embodiment of. All things terrible, probably. All things glorious and terrible.
Would you say that you have a glorious purpose that you're filled with?
It's nice to be filled with stuff.
That's a quote.
Flopsy is going to look at our Julius and sort of, Julius, do you have no questions? Nothing?
I think as you stare towards your Julius, you will see his eyes start to flash this very bright blue, just like the other Julius's. And I suppose, Julius, you wouldn't notice this in and of itself, but as you turn to face Flopsy, or Violet, or the Raven Queen in this black abyss, you can see these feathers just appear on Flopsy, sort of float around to these black feathers as they move around.
I guess the constant Julius will look at normal Julius and just say, I think you know everything you need to know, buddy. I look around at the three of you. Nice to see you again. I'll do a little wink.
Again.
And I don't know.
Before you
Puff?
talk
I don't know what it does.
the book puff. It's on puff.
And he'll throw it down some smoke, and then you see him running off.
He just runs.
Of all the gods, I thought, you know, be clear.
So as you, Flopsy, as you try to make sense of this situation, the Julius just slams this ball of arcane magic and just runs off into the distance. The blackness will fade. You hear him giggling as he runs off. And you will find yourselves back on the shores of the Sword Coast on Glitter Sands. But Julius's eyes will remain bright, bright blue. As I'll send you something pretty cool as well, Kate.
Yay!
Can't leave you out, can I?
So,
Oh.
Lucas, who was that?
I don't. The constant. I think he's short of that thing. I think I've seen Constant show up in some of Tia's works. I guess that was Julius, but just I know God Julius.
Andy. So this is a soul that has gone through the boundary. From what I understood from the conversation with Tia in the memory, this is a person that has died and come back and died and come back on several occasions, which would mean that he was either bypassing the Raven Queen's cycle or going through it, but somehow going through it completely unchanged.
Correct.
If I search through my archival memories, like in a similar fashion as Darren did last session, is there surely I would know of a soul that unique?
Oh.
The Raven Queen's checking her Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, you're going to have to roll a D20 Excel spreadsheet check for me, please.
D20 Excel spreadsheet check. Okay.
That is one of your expertise, right?
So this is you. This is you reaching.
It's one of your expertise.
So expertise in Excel spreadsheets. This is you trying to.
I do have expertise in Excel spreadsheets.
Yeah, Excel
Vicky
expertise.
might. But this is you trying to reach into the memories of the Raven Queen, which you have not fully unlocked yet.
Can I divine guidance that?
Yeah.
While we're rolling that,
I would say you.
Can I just ask?
You wouldn't be able to guidance this, but you can divine guidance this. Yes.
It's a D8, right?
I'll notice the thought, the visible act of thinking.
Do I add any other modifier to it? Is it just my D20 and D8?
With your +5, religion for me, please.
Oh God.
Sorry,
That's okay. Actually, it's intelligence.
Sorry, Darren, what were you saying?
Yeah, I was just who had the book? The
Julius.
horrible book. Julius has the book. Okay.
Horrible book.
17.
17. I'd say now that you know this information, something sticks out to you. You reach in. And yes, I think something would twig your curiosity. Or twig the Raven Queen's curiosity. This figure, this almost enigma to time.
I'll say it.
With a 17, yeah.
Right. An enigma to time.
I'd say that you would all sort of get the sense that this celestial is Julius Dubois. And you remember back to the conversation that you overheard with Lathander when you were saying Or who is this person? And Lathander just repeated, well, that's Julius Dubois. As almost as if he knew.
That explains why the Argon droids knew who you were. In Baldur's Gate.
Hey.
Are we still in the weird, smoky place?
No. We're on a rainy beach.
We are on a rainy beach.
Indubitably.
Indubitably. Sorry, 1 second.
Wow.
Yeah, if only this wasn't really Kate focused.
I mean, Hugh. You're a little bit more Baldur than you were before. Do you have anything?
So, would I recognize, like, again, thinking back to being around that campfire with everyone else, would I have, like, can I remember Julius being there?
I'd need exactly the same check. Religion.
Divine guidance.
And divine guidance for you, sir.
Religion and a D8.
Oh, I rolled it.
Yeah.
Not going to do it.
No. Just a very like your whole memory of that time is so hazy. You remember it like a few images in your brain. Again, you guys just haven't unlocked those full memories yet of who you once were.
Julius, can I see that book that we found?
I guess you guys will see that, like, standing in the waves, which he'd like half waded into, I guess. It's hard to describe because Julius is still Julius, and Julius always had this like kind of swagger, I guess, but a lot of it was very forced. And standing in front of you all now, he kind of feels different, I guess, in like that natural confidence, or whether it's relaxed or whether it's arrogant. You're not really too sure, but he feels different, and he's kind of looking at all of you. And I guess he'll like, I don't know if it's okay with you, Andy. he'll kind of look at all of you, and then he'll kind of like a little bit like this, like a little bit of a grimace. A little bit of a grimace. Gotta try and be quiet. I got a baby in the bed. He'll do a little bit of a grimace, and there'll be this kind of like this noise, like a snapping, kind of breaking, like cracking type noise. Yeah, I know, it's disgusting.
I'm ready to hear it.
You'll see. So I think in session 1, I described Julius having these tattoos on his forearm that were like moons and stars and very celestial in nature, oddly enough. And as you kind of hear this cracking, you'll see these kind of massive shapes like crack out of his spine. And these 2 massive white feathery wings will kind of emerge on either side of his body. I'll kind of crack his neck a little bit and look at you, Hugh. Sorry, what, the book? My perfume for summer. She's grand. She's used to it.
Yeah, the book. You got where'd the wings get over? What's with the wings there, Julius?
You'll give them a little bit of a, like one of these. A little bit of a stretch, like they've been like trapped inside something for a little bit too long. They're just like an accessory. I think.
That looked so painful. Are you all right?
Yeah, it was just like it's just kind of like your ribs cracking, right?
Yeah,
And
that's not
exploding out of your spine.
that's not supposed to happen. Do you want me to?
Need healing?
Yeah, I've got.
I don't know. Probably mental healing.
And what I'll say is,
Can he do that?
I would like, after seeing Julius spread these wings in front of you, Flopsy and Hugh, I'd like one last religion check from you both.
Twin spell divine guidance.
Yeah, twin spell my ass.
Who you guidance in? Who you guidance in?
Flopsy, because she's got a modifier.
Whoever
Cool.
rolls the highest.
And he rolled a 3.
20.
Oh.
I will say, at this point, Flopsy, you just sort of, your mind just goes into sort of the middle distance. You sort of view everything as if it was so far away yet so close. Your memories just start to flood back. Pre-cataclysm, the cataclysmic event occurring, you remember everything about that fateful night. And you do indeed remember Julius, the Julius you know, albeit looking oddly different, sat at this fire. And what I'm going to say is, at this point, Flopsy, what would you like to know about that night as you remember it all?
This is the night that we took in the marbles and
Yes. Well, yes. And
the
spoke
shards.
to Tyr and decided that you were all going to strip yourselves of your divine power to stop
I would
the
like to
crimes and
know
betrayers.
what effect the Argon had on our divinity, first of all. And what role this one had playing it all. Because we haven't seen him in any of the previous visions.
So you would know that Julius Dubois keeps to the shadows. He's a mercenary of the gods. You get the sense that part of Tyr's plan is to task Julius Dubois with guiding you free, essentially, was to meet up with you and guide you to where you are today. And to just be that guidance, Tyr's guidance, essentially. In terms of why the Argon was involved, is Tyr knew that the only way to defeat Gattus was to fight fire with fire. It was his only option left. And he convinced you all that this was the only way.
Did he know, or was it a summation?
He was not confident.
There might have been other options.
He was fairly confident that there was no other option, but he was not confident that this option would always work. But knowing what you know now, it looks pretty like it's working.
You're right, Mitch. You look concerned.
Quick.
I just...
Are you these?
Like, I don't know, it's just... You're yourself, but you're not yourself. But I know that sounds hypocritical, but I think the difference is that you've been you the whole time, every time.
Elvish.
And like, you can tell that she's not scared of you. She's worried that
you will view her differently. That's what she's worried about.
So, just quickly, with a 9, Hugh, for your religion, these memories, they're trying to come back to you, but they're hazy. You're trying to remember those times, and they're just sort of dotted images in your brain. But I'll say, with the way that Flopsy's sort of remembering everything, it's almost just tethering onto you, and you don't get everything, but you know that Julius Dubois was a divine figure, not only a mercenary of the gods, but also the knowledge of everything. A figure designed to always be constant in order to retain the knowledge of everything if the worst case should happen, that no gods ever existed. If the universe stopped functioning, Julius Dubois would always be the retainer of that knowledge, knowing everything. Almost like a library in human form, or good divine form, I should say.
You're like an archive, like a backup.
A backup.
In case it all goes.
Ooh.
You remember any of this before?
You don't remember too much, Julius. This is a surprise to you as much as it is to the others.
Is that why grey hair Julius said he was all things terrible and all things not all positive? He didn't use that word, but
Glorious.
that's the one.
You see that, like, Julius's wings, like, he was stretching them, but they'll almost, like, droop a little bit because he's looking at his friends being so, I guess, taken aback, but particularly the look on Flopsy's face. Was this not what you wanted?
No, it's not that. It's just, I don't know. You seem when I've become the Raven Queen, or at least when the Raven Queen part of me comes out more, there is definitely a sense of mortality being lesser, and I don't know. And you can see that she's really struggling to kind of like articulate her anxiety about how you will feel towards a lowly mortal like her, basically. I would imagine, like, because you insight check people every single time, so I'm just going to give you that one for free.
Definitely insight checking.
You know her. You know her very, very well at this point, so you can tell it's not like anxiety at what you've done. It's not like disappointment at what you've done. In fact, if anything, she's definitely looking at your wings in particular with a sense of awe. But there is like anxiety there that you may not love her anymore.
He'll kind of he'll take a step towards you, and another step, and another step, and he'll reach for your hand, Flopsy. Reach for your little rabbit hand. I remember everything. All I know is that some things are constant. Like like despair and hope and fear and courage and hate and love. I just think that that's everything. And that probably doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't really make sense to me right now. But I love you, Violet Cottontail. And he'll scoop you up in his arms if you'll let him. And he'll do a big with his wings and fly up into the sky.
And as you do, you sort of...
a very romantic gesture.
You fly so sort of rapidly up into the sky that the raindrops start to sort of hit you both. You're drenching sort of your fur, Flopsy, as Julius just sends you up soaring into the sky. Your fur starts to sort of get drenched, but as you both just sort of look at each other, not caring that the weather is so droughty, the hope and love within you both as you do this.
Literally. Cute. And he'll like fly you through the sky. But as he's doing it, it's almost like he'll do some ducks and dives. And he's like the most liberated Julius you've ever seen. It's like doing what he loves and taking you on a ride. And he'll do it just enough that it makes you kind of freak out a little bit.
Like on the quad boat.
Oh, we're gonna crash. Oh, we're gonna crash. Nah, we're fine. And as he's flying and there's a particularly romantic moment, he'll give you a little kiss.
All the while, Hugh and Lugas are just tearing up.
Maybe we should kiss to break the tension.
There's an awkward moment where their eyes lock. That's fine. I'll stand over here, actually. Yeah.
I could try and fly with you. I no longer have a 10-pound limit.
I can show you the world.
I mean, that's a good question. We'll come back to that. And you flies whilst carrying you.
I mean, I do have a belt of giant strength.
I'm gonna say you can do it.
Ah, no way.
We'll go for a flight.
I'm gonna say you can do it.
Come join us.
You got a belt of giant strength, dude.
Yeah, Lucas will just, park himself on your shoulder and make sort of like dashing eye contact between the. And then all of a sudden his clothes will start to float like zero gravity and his hat would like float off his head and he pulls it down. I'm like, I mean, they're having fun.
Who needs wings, eh? Let's fly.
I'm just going to grab you by the hem of the back of your shirt.
Yes! Yes! As Lucas picks you up by the back scruff of your neck, you're just...
I feel like I take shove myself to give us a kickstart.
Wait, there's actually a Final Fantasy 14 mount like this. Hang on, carry on. I'm going to find it.
So, Lucas and Hugh, what are you doing? You're I'm going to say hundreds of feet up in the air now. The Sword Coast underneath you. You see the mountain tops sort of coming over. You see glitter sands hundreds of feet below you. You can see into the city of Waterdeep, but you can also see the city of Neverwinter. Booming in this red glow, the beacon striking up into the divine lattice. Sorry to break the fun tension.
Oh yeah, shit.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
we should probably do something about that.
It's kind of like that, but it's a tiny thing floating. It's
in reverse,
it's a bit the inverse. It's the boy flying the massive metal hand.
Hey, Lucas, do you want to race?
Definitely.
Yes, we're racing.
Fucking let's go.
You can feel Flopsy's grip around your neck. I just
Okay.
This is cool. We got this. It's like the quad bikes all over again.
Okay. Right, we need to do this mechanically. I'd like Julius and Lugus to both roll a D10 for me quick. This will be your
D10?
This will be your acceleration and your reaction time.
Just add a divine guidance myself, sir.
Not on this one. Not on this one. So this is more your reaction. Just straight up, like as the Hugh, I'll say that you do the countdown.
Just 1d10.
Sort of 3, 2, 1,
fuck.
bang.
Not good.
Did Flopsy and I have to roll for aerodynamics?
Yes. Go ahead and do that now. Flopsy and Hugh both roll me a acrobatics check. Sorry, Hugh, I'm going to make this dexterity to be.
Yeah, that's absolutely. I was going to say I should have a minus modifier, surely.
27.
Oh God!
You might not win this.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
So what you see is Hugh as you count down from 3, 2, 1. Just you get the sense that Julius has pumped the gun here, and as you say go, you see Julius is already just full acceleration with these wings wildly right out into the sea. Lugus, you're taken aback by this obvious blatant cheating as you then zoom straight after them. You find yourself sort of not gaining quite the amount of speed that you want to, just because Hugh is sat there just having a whale, like almost flapping your arms like this, being very.
I've opened up a shirt.
yeah,
like an air brake.
Yeah, you get the sense it's very much slowing you all down. But as you come in, I would like Lugus and Julius to both roll me a
Can someone
D20.
please do
Just
the AI
D20.
of this scene? I want to see.
Oh, it's
I
an
wanna
18.
see you in his Hawaiian onesie.
So roll a D20, Julius.
Sorry, a D20.
Yeah. I just want to see who wins this race. Oh, sorry, I want to see who wins the race. Oh, it's good. What I'm going to say is, Lugus, regardless of the air brake, you managed to just almost find the wake in the air. You almost the wind. You can with your small frame and your sort of intelligence, you sort of reach around, grab hold of the winds, and glide yourself. And I'm going to say you're both neck and neck. I want everybody to roll a D20. I'm going to add them both up. Whoever scores higher will win the race. All right.
That's so cool. I want to like.
Oh, one.
Oh no!
I want to bite. Oh no!
That is.
So cool.
That'll be a 32 against a 20. Lugus, you just using that wind.
21? No, wait. Yeah, 20.
20. You will just soar ahead. Flopsy, as this race is going on, as this is a natural one, what have you done to just kibosh this race?
Right, okay. I will, out of sheer fear of being very, very fast, high up in the air, I will accidentally trigger one of my new abilities, which is Julius has these very, very like bright white wings that are currently like flapping around. What will suddenly happen is Flopsy, screaming her head off very gracefully, is going to suddenly just like these kind of like these her sort of a black shawl around her neck is going to kind of transform a little bit. And along with this pair of white wings is a pair of like absolute raven black wings out of her back as well. But unfortunately, they're similar to Hugh's sail of a shirt, just kind of like create like a windbreak.
That's it.
And she doesn't really know what she's doing.
And you sort of you lose grip on Flopsy, and you feel like you've just let her go. But what you see is Flopsy just hovering in the air, and then the wings start to almost shake. These big, large, black raven-like wings start to shake as Flopsy, you've no idea how to do this. You just you're like a kid for the first time in a swimming pool.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! No,
Hang on. No, flap like this.
And Lugus, with your
Grab
natural
onto her.
20, how will you soar into the lead and win this race?
I'm pushing myself along with my mage hand.
There, your mage hand comes
Mixing
in.
my psionics with whatever this is.
Yeah, you sort of scoop yourself up, and your mage hand sort of comes around, gives you the old thumbs up, scoops you up, and just propels you both to the finish line. Not that there was a
Psionic
finish
level,
line, but you're so far ahead that you have obviously won this race.
You just see absolute fuckery in the background.
My innate level.
Stop stressing. You'll be fine. Grab my hand. Don't
Like,
smack me in the
innate,
face with
like-
them.
So you know how like a child when they're like like they think they're drowning in water, they just like cling to you, almost pulling you down with them.
Yeah.
So she's gonna kind of like do that, like.
All the while, there's just Hugh just bellowing laughter.
Rabbits weren't meant for this.
I'm psionically doing your shirt up.
Julius is like belly laughing as he's really trying to save her life. Like she looks so fucking funny. So he'll grab you, try and
dear.
drag you back to shore. With the others, hopefully, have touched down. I don't know.
I think that as you're all in the sky, you all sort of converge back on each other now. Hugh being held up by the scruff of his Hawaiian shirt, and you all sort of meet back up, hundreds of feet above Glitter Sands and Waterdeep. And you all look at each other, a sense of determination. You all finally come together as an adventuring party.
And it took us 45 sessions.
But a thought hits you all at exactly the same time as you all catch glimpses of each other. You all side-eye each other. You all know what you're all thinking. You guys need a name.
Oh no!
Christ.
Come on!
We chose the name.
And that is where we will end tonight's session while you go away and
Guys,
think of a fucking party.
We got
genuinely
homework.
Think of a name.
Right. We've
I
got a
feel like
week.
we should be the. Oh no! Okay, so we'll think.
We'll have a
We
think.
need a deadline. Yeah, next week.
By next session, these fuckers will have a name. 45 sessions. Holy shit. That was an amazing session. Thank you all so much, guys. I hope you all have fun listening with your ear holes or your eye holes if you're watching this, etc.
Listen with your eye hole.
You heard me.
You're right.
It's late. Thank you all for watching, and as always, wave to Vicky's mum.
Bye, Mum.
Vicky's mum.
Bye.
We don't hate each other anymore.
Bye, bye, bye.